What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. Just got some last tidbits concerning the Wilder Fury rematch. When I look at this fight, I gave you my analysis and prediction video yesterday, but I want to add a couple of layers to what I said in that video. This fight here reminds me of the Pacquiao-Marquez 4 fight. And what I mean by that is not style-wise of each fighter. I'm talking about mentality of each fighter. Marquez went into that fourth Pacquiao fight not believing that he was going to be able to get a decision win over Pacquiao. So he went into that fight looking for the knockout. And he came in that fight throwing hard shots, sitting down on his shots. Exactly what Tyson Fury has been saying in interviews he plans to do in the Wilder rematch. He plans to sit down on his punches and be more aggressive and look for the knockout because he don't believe he can get a decision based on he felt he got robbed in the first fight when he boxed so beautifully for in his words 10 out of 12 rounds. So I think this fight is gonna have fireworks similar to that. As you know, Marquez, everybody talk about the knockout of Marquez and Pacquiao, the devastating knockout where he pretty much put Pacquiao to sleep. But what they don't talk about is the first knockdown. Marquez actually dropped Pacquiao earlier in that fight with an overhand right, a looping shot. And and Pacquiao got up, but Pacquiao was badly hurt, but he got up. And Pacquiao was able to, use from the southpaw stance, use that left hand. He was able to drop Marquez with a shot. But Marquez wasn't nearly as hurt as Pacquiao was. And then as from that second knockdown on, Pacquiao seized the momentum of that fight. He was very aggressive, and he was on the brink of stopping Marquez, in my opinion. He had Marquez in bad shape. Nose was blooded. He was putting a real pasting, as they say in the UK, on Marquez. And but he got overly aggressive, and Marquez, from being in the ring with Pacquiao for 48 rounds, my bad, 36 rounds. They fought 3 times previously. He had finally held his ground when Pacquiao rushed in, like he always do with the 1-2, with the right jab and left hand, and he timed him. He caught him with a beautiful right hand, and was able to put Pacquiao to sleep without the NyQuil. And it was a beautiful knockout. And I think this fight is going to be similar if you believe Tyson Fury is going to win. He's going to be aggressive like that. He's going to come in there looking for the knockout, looking to set up his shots, and looking to KO Wilder, in his words, 2 rounds. I think this fight is also similar to Floyd Mayweather-Ricky Hatton fight as far as Deontay Wilder is concerned, in his favor. Because as you know, Ricky Hatton put a lot of pressure on Mayweather in the early rounds, had some success, A lot of people was worried. I was watching that fight with my friend and his dad watching that fight. His dad was like, man, he put a lot of pressure on Mayweather. I'm worried about Mayweather. Man, it seems like that pressure is really bothering Mayweather. Man, it seems like that pressure is starting to get to Mayweather. As Ricky Hatton, as always, was able in previous fights to force his will on his opponents, make his opponents uncomfortable, and eventually his opponents will succumb to the pressure and relentlessly in the mauling tactics of Ricky Hatton. He was able to do that with Costa Tszyu, and stop Costa Tszyu, who was a long-range champion at 140 pounds, and he attempted to do that with Floyd Mayweather. But what happened was eventually Mayweather ran him into something. That constant bull rushing in, coming in, and just applying constant pressure. Mayweather was able to time him coming in. He caught him with a beautiful shot, beautiful right hand, and stepped out the way. And as Ricky Hatton fell and came toward the ropes, the corner ropes. And he went to working on him and ended up stopping Ricky Hatton. Hit him with beautiful combinations and ended up knocking out Ricky Hatton. And I think that was that's what Deontay Wilder should be looking to do with Tyson Fury. If he comes in, like he said, he's going to come in and, bring the fight to Deontay Wilder, make it a 5 fight, bring the pressure, get inside and try to use his size and maul Deontay Wilder. Wilder need to catch him coming in with a right hand, and that could end the fight just that quick. And I think that's what Deontay Wilder's going to be looking to set him up. If he's coming in, he's going to be looking to run him into that right hand and knock out Deontay Wilder. Unlike Floyd, all he got to do is catch him with that one shot, and that could pretty much end the fight for Fury. You know, that punch that Mayweather caught Ricky Hatton was he caught him with the right hand. He was badly hurt, didn't know where he was, and he fell like forward, and he didn't know that Mayweather was sitting by, had already got on the other behind him, and then he turned around, and then it was just a pummeling after that, and he eventually got the knockout and stopped Ricky Hatton. I think Deontay Wilder will be able to do that with the one punch, and I don't think he would need to follow it up with anything. If he catch him coming in with that pressure and he times him with the right hand. So we'll see what happens, man. There's some last tidbits, man. I was just thinking about this fight, man, last night, man, breaking it down and stuff like that, as you see my breakdown video, man. That's just some last tidbits concerning Wilder Fury 2, man. It should be a good matchup, man, and looking forward to tomorrow night, man. You got the two best heavyweights fighting in the world. Lennox Lewis came out and said just today that Wilder was #1 heavyweight, Fury was #2, and Joshua was #3. I know that's going to have a lot of Joshua fans upset, a lot of UK fans upset, but based on where all the fighters are at sitting right now at this point, Wilder is the #1 heavyweight, man. He's defending his title 10 times without a loss. AJ is coming off of just getting knocked out by Andy Ruiz, who's above average heavyweight at best. Listening to what Bob Arum said, if you believe what he said, I believe, you know, from based on what I seen of Andy Ruiz, he's above average heavyweight. You know, you got knocked out and beat in devastating fashion against him, and you came back and you used the Vladimir Klitschko jab and grab tactic and won a boring decision. You can't get your spot back, AJ. You're going to have to get back in line and earn your keep and earn your way back up to the top. And the only way you're able to do that is beating the winner of Wilder Fury. So I think, again, Lennox Lewis had it right. Wilder #1, Fury #2, and Joshua #3. But if you leave your comments in the comment section, man, if you talk about the tactics of each fighter, what you think each fighter needs to do to get the win, man, and let me know what you think about the fight coming up tomorrow night. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I holla.